Welcome back to the channel. Viobi Lifestyle Jumping. I know. Let's jump straight into it. Last week, I did 60 hours. 6 days. Smooth 6 days, too. I came in on two of my off days. I went in on Thursday and I went in on Saturday. And this might be my biggest check that I get local. I'm making this video to say to everybody that's grinding, bro, take advantage of the opportunities that come your way while you working these trucking jobs or these 9-to-5 jobs, bro. It's not always guaranteed that you're gonna make the money in surplus. Because like I said, this is my first week working 60 hours or 59.5 hours since I started this job, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity, to be real. I think the last time I worked 60 hours is when I first started. And if you've been following the channel, you know my pay go up every 3 months. So this check would be bigger than the last check, gross wise, that I made the last time I worked 60 hours a week. I think the last check I was at $31 an hour. This time I'm at $33 an hour with $20 hours overtime, which is at $49.50. So y'all can do the math, but I should be able to gross over $2,000 this check. And like my mentor always tell me, you gotta harvest when it's harvest time, man, because I know that these opportunities come far in between. So I'm just being real. Every time they call me on my off day to work, I go in. I'm one of them type workers, bro. Like I said, I'm in trucking for the money. I'm not a super trucker, but I'm going to hop in that cab every time they call me to hop in that cab, just because I know how it feel not to have the opportunity to make this type of money. And anybody that's been in a position that, you know, or coming out of a position that is not possible to make this type of money, you gonna feel where I'm coming from. So I'm just making this video to say, take advantage of every opportunity that you get in the trucking, whether you local or on the road, owner operator, a company driver. I see a lot of videos from owner operators doing just what I'm doing local, man. They take advantage of those 1,500-mile loads. Long as it add up to what they fuel, you know, where they can make money, they taking advantage of it and they hitting the road, bro. So shout out to everybody that's doing that. You dig what I'm saying? Trucking is like any other profession. You gonna have slow seasons. You gonna have seasons where you know you really can't get to the money like you want to, but take advantage of when you can get to the money. I remember when I first started trucking, and I was making like $700 to $800 a week. I knew at that moment, and I took a pay cut coming into trucking. I know a lot of guys had to sacrifice, and they might bump their pay up when they came into trucking, but I actually took a pay cut coming into trucking. I was coming out of the medical field. I had just got a job at a hospital doing inventory. I was an inventory specialist, meaning I was stocking the supply rooms for all the nurses and doctors at a hospital. But I knew I wanted the truck because I couldn't see myself just being in the hospital for long periods of time. You dig what I'm saying? Long periods of time. But I'm saying that to say, with me taking a pay cut, I still knew that it would eventually come times where I'm grossing 2,500 a week. Uh, it might come a year or two later, but the time is now, and I'm not turning down no opportunity when it comes to this trucking. You dig what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be slow seasons. So if this video encourages anybody to get after it while you can, while you in that truck, just get after it. Sacrifice the days. I know we tired, but the money is well worth it. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, if you already got money in surplus that's stacked up, then you might not need to. But if you're trying to come up, take advantage of the time, the days, your off days. When they call you in, go for it. I'm pissed because today they actually called me in to come in tomorrow on my off day, and I missed the call. I don't know what I was doing, but when I called them back, they said they had already had the route filled. But, that might just be God telling me to take a rest, because in the last 14 days, I've worked 12 of the last 14 days. But I got a trip coming up, so I'm really trying to get it. But I'm in the mindset now where I feel like God will provide. I'm on a different money frequency, to say the least. My money frequency is way different now. It's just coming. It's coming. You dig what I'm saying? I set a bar here, and it meets me here. You dig what I'm saying? If that ever makes sense, when you change your mindset, a lot of things around you change. So yeah, all my truckers out there, take advantage of the spring, man. You harvest in the summer. It's not always gonna be like this where the money coming in surplus. So if you can, save while you can. You dig what I'm saying? When you coming from the streets or anything like that, you already know what's really going on. Yeah, money was faster. Money came a lot quicker, maybe a lot more, but you decided to legitimize your life. Now you here, so take advantage of what these guys are offering you on the road or local. It's grind time. Let's get it, man. John Bonanno, VOB Lifestyle. Till the next one, I'm gone.